Hello, let us discuss about project initiation. When we initiate a project, we are talking about the kickstarting of a project. Project manager is not even in the scene, and it is done by the sponsor. And while kickstarting a project, the inputs we have is a statement of work, a contract signed between the customer and the supplier if it is an external project. Otherwise, the contract copy may not be there. Enterprise environmental factors and organizational process assets. With all these things, we apply our expert judgment and we initiate a project. The first thing in initiation is we create a project charter. A project charter is a 4 or 5 page document which has the business case of the project, the high level deliverables of the project, the assumptions we make while getting into the project, uh, the project manager's name, roles and responsibilities of the project manager, the sponsor's name, roles and responsibilities of the sponsor, the key names and contact details of the key stakeholders of the project, the major milestones with dates, and the constraints of time, cost, and scope. So all these things can be part of the project charter. And once the charter is done, the next step is identify stakeholders, and you come out with the stakeholder register. Now let us discuss about who is the sponsor. Sponsor is the person or group of people who is funding a project. So if it is a small project, there can be just maybe one individual may be funding it. But if it is a new port or a metro rail kind of thing, maybe a consortium of agencies may be funding that particular project. So it can be a group or an individual. That entity which funds the project is the sponsor. That should be very clear. And once the initiation is done, the project manager takes the project into the planning phase, where he gets into develop project management plan and collect requirements and all those things. Very often people mistake between sponsor and a stakeholder. Sponsor is just one of the stakeholder. Stakeholder is anybody who is affected positively or negatively by doing a project or not by doing a project. And sponsor is one of the key stakeholders. And all stakeholders are not sponsors. Sponsor is definitely one of the key stakeholders. Don't forget that. And when initiation happens, when the project chartering happens, that will ensure that only those projects which have a solid business case and which are in true alignment to the organization's strategy for growth are kickstarted. And very often we say that project fail at the beginning, not at the end. A solid start for a project will ensure that it will go a long way without any problem. Thank you very much.